Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be decorating the living room for Christmas. Now the kids have helped me do everything. It was a bit of a team effort, and although we're a little bit earlier than usual this year, we thought 2020 there's no rules and why not? It makes us all so happy, and that's exactly what we need at the moment. So you'll see quite a lot of clips of Evie with the camera. She really wanted to help out with this one and do loads of her own little bits of filming. So you'll see loads of different angles with this. And yeah, we had loads of fun doing this. It took us hours, absolutely ages to do, but the kids had a great time. And yeah, we love our living room looking all Christmassy. So first things first, after we'd had a little rearrange in the living room, had a bit of a hoover around the things that we'd moved, it was time to start finding all the bits and pieces. We kept getting all of our Christmas bases confused because we've got 3 different trees, and we couldn't remember which one was right, but we got there in the end. Every so often one of the songs that we were playing would come on, and it was one of the TikTok songs. So you keep seeing loads of different clips of Evie just suddenly doing little tiny pieces of a TikTok dance, which always make me laugh. Isaac loved helping out with this. Anything that needs fixing or building, he is there. So he took full charge of screwing the Christmas tree base in. And there's Evie again dancing away. When I say it was a team effort, I mean a team effort. They helped me with everything, bless them. It was a good thing really, because I probably couldn't have done it on my own. But yeah, it was really good fun trying to get everything through the door without crashing into all of the other cameras. I flock my tree myself, which basically means I cover it in snow, but every year there's always a little bit left over on the tree and it gets everywhere. It's such a messy job, but I love this tree so much and I could never imagine replacing it, and I really wanted a snowy effect, so I buy my own flock for it and put it on every year. And then if I ever did change my mind and decide I just like a plain green tree again, it does just come off with a bit of a brush, so that's what we're all covered in if you're wondering. I get so many questions about our tree and where it's from, but unfortunately I can't link it for you because it is from Target in Australia. So when we lived over there, we had our first Christmas over there and we went and bought this tree together, and I absolutely love it. It's about 8 years old now and it is still going strong. I could never imagine replacing it. I love it so much, but that's where it's from. Got slow. This is our special wooden box that we have, and we got this personalised, and this is where we keep all of our really special baubles, just the special things that we want to keep really nice. I'll link the company below in the description box where we got this from. She does some really gorgeous personalised Christmas things. The job that takes the longest and is the most annoying has to be fluffing out all of the tree branches. You probably noticed that the kids don't help me with this one. It makes your hands really itchy and I hate it. So this is the artificial snow flock that I buy. I buy the same pack every year from eBay. So I've linked it below in the description box if you're interested. It's really easy to put on. And like I say, this is what I use every year. It does obviously come off quite a bit, and there's only a light layer left on the tree at the end of the year. It comes with a little spray bottle which you just fill with water, and then all you do is you spray the branches with the water and then sprinkle the flock on top. It does say to use a sieve to make it easier, but to be honest I found it easier just using my hands and sprinkling it on. I found afterwards if you spray it with water again after that, then it kind of makes it stick a bit better. Like I said, it's a really messy job and it gets everywhere, but the finished result is really good. So we're just literally spraying and sprinkling all over the tree branches until you've built up enough. You can do as much or as little as you want. After a few attempts of us both having a go of being the sprayer and the sprinkler, I think we determined that I was better if I was sprinkling and Evie was better if she was spraying. At this point, Isaac started to feel a little bit unwell. He just had a bit of a pain in his tummy and a sore head. Too much festive cheer, I think, but he just had a little rest on the couch for a little while and he soon perked up. So me and Evie just cracked on with the rest of the things that needed to be done. Next thing was lights. And you know what? Every year that I put the tree up, before I put the tree up, I say to myself, I must get some new lights because this set of lights isn't enough for this tree. I'd like twice as much really, but every year I forget, then I go to get them out and decorate the tree and think, oh, I never bought any new lights. So I just put these ones back on again. So as you can see, I'm doing them quite close together down the bottom, but as I get near the top, I realise that I'm running out of lights and then I have to start spacing them out. So next year, I must remember to buy new lights for the tree. The bottom half looks really good with them close together, so I definitely need a new set of lights with twice as many because the top half looks so bare. So now I'm having to rearrange them and bring them all up a little bit. After we've done all of the lights, the next job is the garlands. All of these garlands are from the range. Now I've kind of built them up over 2 years. The first year that I had them on the tree I only had 2, so I loved them, and the next year I went and bought a couple more but didn't have quite enough, and then after that they completely sold out and I have never ever been able to find any more since. I just cannot get them in the range, so I've literally got just enough to kind of make it round, but I could do with a few more. But like I say, the range have never ever stocked these leaf garlands anymore, so I just have to make do with what I've got. This sort of berry garland was actually in stock in the range this year and they had loads of them because I did manage to pick up another one. I really love putting the garlands around the tree because they fill the tree, they make it look really busy, and they're good for filling in quite a lot of gaps, and then it's less space to have to fill with baubles and things like that. These poinsettia flowers are my favourite and I'm so pleased I got them when I did because again the range have stopped selling them, so that's where they were from. Now they're not the typical red Christmas poinsettias, but this colour really goes well with my tree, and I think this is what really makes mine a little bit different to some of them because it's not just baubles, it's actually got quite a lot of flowers on it. Now what I love most about these is they fill gaps, because there's always those really annoying gaps in the tree that you can't do anything with, so these flowers are brilliant for that. They come on a little stem with a clip on them as well, so you can either place them or clip them on, but like I said, they are brilliant for filling in the gaps. After all the flowers are in place, then it's time for the baubles. So we have all of our, obviously our special ones are in the wooden box, and then we've got a big tub which I picked up in Home Bargains, and this holds quite a lot of them, and this is all the other ones. Now the kids helped me with this, and to be honest they did quite a good job. I didn't have to rearrange very many after them. So one of my little tricks I like to do is to attach some of the baubles with garden wire instead of the string. So I take the string off, because this way you can wrap the garden wire around the branch and the bauble will hang exactly where you want it. So it's really good for filling a specific gap or having them just sort of looking rather placed rather than hanging. Evie came to terms with the fact that she was far too big for me to lift up to put the star on the tree this year, and she let Isaac do it this year. But it was actually quite hard for him to get it on, and I couldn't really help because I had to hold on to him. So he had a little attempt himself, realised it was pretty tricky, and then he just let me pop it on. Then we just carried on, filling all of the space anywhere on the tree, hanging baubles and all the other little bits and pieces that we've got. I've got a couple of little snowflakes which I use, again mainly for filling gaps. I got some new baubles this year which I'm just putting on now from Lily Blue Interiors. So they were my nice new glass baubles, and here are these are the kids' little special ones that found their way onto the corner of the flowers.
It looks good, doesn't it?
This is such a special time, and they look forward to doing this so much every year, and it's so nice that we all get involved. We all put the baubles on the tree so they know they've all been a part of it. And when they leave the room I just make a few little adjustments and just touch up a bit on the flock. But then I think that's it, we're pretty much done with the tree. Evie wasn't such a fan of my cup of soup. I think, considering it was just the three of us, we've done a pretty good job of decorating the tree. Unfortunately this year Daddy was away with work, so that's why he couldn't be here to join in with the Christmas tree decorating. After the mammoth task of decorating the tree is done and we've had a little lunch break, then we're ready to clean up the room because everything had a complete layer of flock on it. It was just so dusty everywhere. As you can see, the kids don't really help out with that part. They're more interested in getting all of the other bits and pieces out. So that's what we do after that. After we've had a clean and a tidy up, then we're going to put the rest of the decorations in. These are little light up presents which I bought last year, again from the range. Starting to see a trend here in my favourite Christmas shop. Time to re-plump the sofa cushions. This is always such a satisfying job. I love this. I found these really cute little light up stars on eBay, which I've linked below in the description box. I'm so pleased I got them because they're really effective. Can you guess what we're singing? They've all got their own individual battery packs, and each one comes with a little remote as well to turn it on and off, or one remote will work for them all. Then it's time to have a good hoover around everywhere. Literally my whole Hoover compartment was just full of flock. It's unbelievable how messy it is, but once you've had a good Hoover up and you've got it all up, you don't get any more. Time to light some Christmassy candles. Made by Yasmin Candles are my favourite. They smell so good and they have the cleanest burn ever. Well, this is the room all finished now. I added in a few extra little bits around the window, but unfortunately my camera had died, so I couldn't film those bits. But this is the finished tree. So over here in the window, I always hang up these gorgeous starlights, which I picked up on eBay, and again, I've linked them below for you. They're such a bargain price, and on a night when you've got the blinds closed and it's all dark, they're so effective. This flower arrangement I actually made myself, so I am pretty impressed with it. So it was just a vase of blue hydrangeas, which you can see in there, and then I just got loads of other little Christmassy flowers and added those in along with some sort of berries and other little bits, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. These feather trees are from Home Bargains. And now it's time to reward our hard work with some nice hot chocolates and a Christmas movie. So I'm using my new milk frother from Swan. It froths the milk and it also warms it as well. So I've linked this below in the description box because I think it's an absolute bargain and it's so handy. You just click it on. I actually put the hot chocolate powder in with it, so it mixes it all up ready for you. This year I've actually finally managed to get hold of these hot chocolate toppers, the little marshmallows from Home Bargains. They're so cute and they make the perfect little topping on your hot chocolate. That's the last hot chocolate ready, and another little thing I like to do for an extra treat is to either put 1 or 2 segments of Terry's chocolate orange into the bottom of the mug. Then when you pour the hot milk on, it melts the chocolate orange and it is delicious. So just finishing off with those cute little marshmallow hot chocolate toppers, and we are ready for movie night. Thank you all again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.